Oh no. Oh yeah, that motherfucker better have played today, Trip.
On EA
That bitch did
Sports.
not want no smoke with that fucking
In
sim.
today's matchup, two teams coming off tough losses a week ago and want to turn things back around today. It's the Redskins going up against the Crusaders.
America's finest city on about as fine a Sunday afternoon as you're ever going to see. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and our home team. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Listen to rap. Listen to rap.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And running running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And on 2nd and 10 now. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On 3rd down, it's Hunt. And he's going to be run over, hit hard, as he'll be marked down at the 36. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Here's carry number 1 for Kenneth Dixon. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Yesterday I saw people crying. I walked up and that close phone.
So 20 yards to go here on 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escapes the sack. Uncorks one for Davis. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They run again with Hunt. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. Call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Brissett to throw on first. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 26. And a huge play that time. 47 yards. Brissett on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. First carry now for Kenneth Dixon. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. And he'll give it here to his running back. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a first down. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll run again with Hunt. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Los Angeles. And the Eagles out in front early. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Now a handoff here to his running back. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Now it's Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
We're set now on second down. Trying to lay one up deep.
Oh, that's just super gay.
Catch is made.
Wow.
Take it in for the touchdown. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
I don't understand.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
How the fuck
And I
does he
don't care
get...
how we're playing the game these days. Offensive linemen still want to
How
fire
did that
out
get past
and
them?
smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down. Play clock getting low, so Sean Payton says let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On third down, Roethlisberger.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
One that's intercepted. Picked off by
Oh,
Super
my
Bowl
God. I hit the wrong fucking button.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That's my fault. I had him wide open.
Well, we know this defense
My
has
fault.
athleticism. Spots like that.
Wow, I hit the wrong
I love the way
fucking
that you
button, man.
highlighted the athleticism because you and I both know
Fuck.
the best athletes on the field.
Fuck,
play
man.
defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker.
Jay Smith, you gotta...
That now.
Can't make mistakes like that, man.
Fine. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get
My
another
bad.
shot
I
now.
fucked that up.
This one's in the air.
I fucked that up.
This will be taken in at the 1.
I fucked that up. That's my fault.
To the 26-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And
I fucked that up. My bad, y'all.
That's the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field
My fault.
to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
I'm good. Good. We fucked that up. We fucked that money up.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground.
No way. No fucking way, man.
Finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they have now a terrific opportunity inside the 5.
Come on, y'all. Don't fall apart on me, man.
5 yards to go for the offense. First down and goal from that 5-yard line. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman.
Don't fall apart on me, team. Don't fall apart on me, man. This nigga's not good.
Tevin Coleman.
Just watch the game. We good. We don't help.
Touchdown of the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Come on, don't fall apart on me, y'all.
Out to kick is Janikowski. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
It's okay. Keep going. Keep running. We're going to get it. We're going to be okay. Keep running the ball.
Not only the turnover,
you got it.
But that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some
mad at myself.
Others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away,
oh,
get yourself set to play defense.
What the fuck is going on?
And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
A toss play to Hunt.
Bruh, get the fuck out my way, number 71.
Up to about the 28-yard line. It's a gain of maybe 3.
You can't stop the run, bro. Just get the fuck out my way.
On 3rd down.
Get your fat ass out my way now.
They'll toss it to Hunt.
You should have got the fuck out my way last time.
Backed up to the 25.
Fuck, man.
3 to bring up 4th. Here's Johnny Hekker now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he'll kick it away for the second time. We'll come back here right after this. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This will be taken at the 10. Fights loose. Might have been one man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over for the 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They are in the second quarter down in Miami. It's the Dolphins that have jumped out to the early lead against the Patriots. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. A first down throw for Brissett. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. In motion left goes Cooks. A second down throw for Brissett. Throw complete right side to Cooks. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
Fuck me, man.
They did that against Denver. They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too.
What the flying fuck? So
for a touchdown.
I heard a coach talk about those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team
a
a
hard
decent
flatter,
cushion.
man.
He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Meanwhile, out in Los Angeles, they're in the second quarter now. And the Eagles out in front early. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down.
But he was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
A swing pass caught, and he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there. 48 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Tevin Coleman with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. They're going to go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Out to kick is Janikowski. carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Second down following the run. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. On the run, this is Hunt. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and it kept looking.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and the return stops just a little bit. 48-yard line.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
First down, Brissett. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Brissett. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. On 3rd down, Brissett. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. They'll run. This is Hunt. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Something got lost in translation in this game. He's run the ball really well, done all the things that you want in a game plan, but unable to convert it into points, unable to ring the bell consistently enough to make it a winning effort.
And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now Roethlisberger. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Dontari Poe busting through to get him for a loss of 6. On 3rd down, here's Dixon. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, Brissett. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
2nd down now after the incompletion. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. To throw is Brissett. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far, and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Brissett now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Kennedy. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll throw again. Brissett. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Red Allison, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Play fake. Brissett going for it all. So they took a shot there on third down. Couldn't get it. Now it's fourth.
Well, that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Fourth down, Brissett. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. They'll run with Procise. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The Redskins on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
And he's able to get it out of there. This is a pretty good kick. And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. This is Coleman. And he's got room. 31 yards there and a first down.
Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Getting late in the 4th now, Charles. 2-minute warning just around the corner.
Yeah, some teams just want to get to that spot, take a breath, and then come out and attack for the rest of the game.
36.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the D-line's going to spread out.
Let's go.
2nd down, Brissett. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Set on fourth down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down. Trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done as you noted. And they did.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Brissett sets to throw it. And that one is incomplete. He just dropped it. But they're up big on the scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle about later. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
On third down, it's Coleman. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in there.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tedrick Thompson picks it. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll power his way up near the 25. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now they'll run it on the toss. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. As they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. The Redskins on third down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Roethlisberger. He's got his man on the crossing route. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now Hunt. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play. They run with Hunt. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. One last shot for Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal: win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is.